Welcome to Northtown Lexus. My name is Jeff Martin. Today we're going to take a couple of minutes and I'm going to show you some of the features on the 2026 Lexus TX 350 Sport Utility. We're going to show you some features on the 2026 Lexus TX 350. I want to start with the back. I want to show you the power kick feature for the trunk. If you've got the key in hand, all you have to do is walk up and just swipe your foot. This is a great feature when your hands are full, when you've got groceries. You can push the button on the key, of course, as well as push the button on the deck lid. But swiping with your foot, though, is a lot cooler. This vehicle comes standard with third row seating. What is wonderful about the TX is this is our largest third row seating vehicle that Lexus has ever made. One of the big goals with this is they wanted a third row seats that could accommodate 2 adults. When you've got either 5, 6, or 7 people in this vehicle, even with the seats in the up position, you still got quite a bit of room in the back for transport. Most third row seating SUVs don't give you that. The TX 350 comes standard with power folding third row seats. I'll show you how to operate them. Right on the side over here, all you have to do is give the button a push. These are one touch up and down too with the seats, which is nice. Takes about 10 seconds. The seats will fold completely flat into the floor. So if you're not using the third row seats, you now have a whole bunch more cargo space, just like that. Let's go ahead and raise them back up for you here. I'll raise them both up. 2 pushes of the button is all you gotta do, very easy. As soon as they're in the full up position, you can pop the headrest back into place, just like that. And there you have it. I'll show you how to open up the gas door on the vehicle. You have a button right on the side right here. It's got a little picture of a gas door. A simple push of that button, that'll pop your gas door open. Right inside here, it says premium unleaded fuel only. The TX 350 uses a turbo motor. Lexus recommends you definitely use premium unleaded for maximum performance. Opening the gas door is very simple. Just give it a twist. Go ahead, fill it up. When you put it back on, just wait for a click and you're all set. It closes right up automatically. This has a locking mechanism too that's also tied to the door locks. Just want to show you a couple features on the driver door. One thing that's new in the last couple of years on all of our models, the door handles. Previously it was a latch. You just gave it a pull to pop the door open. You now have an electronic button right here. And all you got to do is push this button like that and that'll open the door. It's very easy. In the event where the vehicle lost power, if you were inside the vehicle, if you push this, the door's not going to open. Instead, all you have to do is this right here. Just pull this little latch out like this. If you give it 1-2 pulls, it says 2X on the top of it, that'll always manually open the door for you. One feature that Lexus has right here, you've got a button that says set 1, 2, 3. This is the Lexus memory system. We've got a system that memorizes the seating position, the steering wheel position, and the both outside mirror positions. All you have to do is set everything to your liking. Simply push and hold the set button. Push number 1, you'll hear a beep at that point. It will memorize this position. If you get back in your vehicle and someone else has driven it and they've changed things around on you, all you need to do is push number 1. Everything will come right back to your setting, just like that. I also love that there's a nice big change holder down here too in the TX. Very smart design on the interior. Here we are on the inside of the 2026 Lexus TX 350 Sport Utility. I just want to take a couple of moments and show you some of the important features on the inside. The screen, this is the center point of our cars now. All of your temperature controls, radio controls, all your GPS navigation, everything is built right into this screen right here. I want to show you a couple features on the radio. If you push the channel button right here, this allows you to change radio stations or satellite Sirius XM stations. Whenever you get to a station that you want to record into your memory, there's a little heart right up top here. Just simply touch that heart. It turns red. It will now make your number 1 choice your top favorite, just like that. You have the ability to scroll down and change the stations. You can change them on the steering wheel as well with the arrow button right here on the left side, or sorry, the right side. At any point, if you push this edit button right here, you can delete any of the stations that are on here just by simply hitting the minus button. So if you wanted to clean things up and have everything set to your liking, you can do it like that. I want to show you one other setting that I really like. If you push the little gear button right here, scroll down to Sound and Media, Sound Tuning. This is the screen that allows you to adjust the treble settings, the mid-range, and the bass settings for your music. So you can really fine-tune the music the way you like it. If I just scroll down a little bit from right here, this screen will allow you to adjust the settings from left to right, front to rear. It comes set directly in the middle of the vehicle. What I like to do is move it downwards just a little bit just move the center to the back a little bit. This way more power is sent to the rear speakers. It'll give you a nice stereo sound to the car. Another great feature, this little button right here, it's got a picture of a car. If I just touch that, this takes us to the drive mode select screen. Every Lexus comes with 3 different drive modes. Normal, which is standard driving. It's got a feature called Eco. If I touch Eco, some blue highlights show up on the screen. What Eco does when you're driving, it automatically cuts the shift points a little sooner than normal. The goal is to maximize your fuel economy. If I touch the Sport button over here, this is the exact opposite. What this will do is it'll actually raise the shift points. It'll also tighten the steering up a little bit. It gives you a little bit sportier drive feeling. I prefer that myself. Give it a try when you're driving. You might really like one over the other. The center part of the screen here has all of your temperature controls. If you touch the fan button and just give it a slide, that turns your fan on. You can turn the air conditioning on right there. You'll see the blue indicator, very simple. Your heated steering wheel select is right here. You've got a high and a low setting for it, as is your seat heaters for the driver, seat ventilators, passenger right over here. Very easy to operate. Lexus really does a wonderful job making this system easy to understand and set up. One of the other features that comes standard now on the 2026 TX350 is right down here. This is a wireless phone charger. All you have to do is just take your cell phone, just set it right on that little pad. A couple seconds, you'll get a little light on the dash. It'll tell you that it's turned on. My phone will be charging right there, QI charging. Pretty cool. Nothing to plug in either, which is what's so nice about that feature. A couple features down here I want to show you. All 2026 vehicles in the US have a feature called Auto Start Stop. Basically what that is when you're sitting still in park at a red light, for example, your engine will turn off. As soon as you touch the gas pedal, it will turn back on. Okay, the purpose of that feature is, they say, to improve fuel economy. The little button right here that says off with an A in a circle, if you push that button at any time when you're driving, an indicator in the lower left corner in orange will show you that it's off. That turns that feature off. So if you don't prefer to have the engine turning on and off, you can shut it off as simple as that. Another great feature that I love is right here, this little button that says hold with a circle. This feature here is called brake hold. When you're sitting at a red light, normally your foot has the brake pedal depressed. If you let go of the brake pedal, the vehicle will creep forward when it's in drive. Push this button just one time anytime that you're driving, it will turn that off. You can now take your foot off the brake pedal, the car will sit still. Very popular feature on our cars. Just want to show you a couple features up top that are important. There's a little button right here, it says SOS in red. Lexus comes standard with what we call our Safety Connect system. The way this system works is whenever you're driving the car, if you're ever in an accident, your vehicle will send a signal via satellite directly to Lexus to let them know that you had an accident. Within only a couple of seconds, you're going to have a live person from Lexus talking to you in the car, asking you if you're okay. If need be, they can send 911 directly to your location because they know exactly where you are. Very nice feature. The other thing that this is good for, you can push the SOS button once, twice. Within a couple seconds, you'll be contacted with a representative at Lexus. If you ever needed any kind of help, an emergency or directions or anything that you needed, you can use that feature. Very simple. The other feature that's part of Lexus Safety Connect is called stolen vehicle recovery. If your vehicle ever got stolen, you would call the police. The police can contact Lexus. They can put a track on your vehicle as long as it's anywhere within the United States and hopefully get it back for you.
This one here is the TX 500H F Sport Performance. The TXs will either come with 20 or 22-inch rims, which is what you see here. Dark gray gloss finish to them. This is the back of the TX 500H. Exact same back as the TX 350 as far as dimensions. Right here, it does have the kick to open and kick to close feature, which I like, especially if you got bags in your hands or you're carrying your little one in a car seat. Of course, this is adjustable. For those of you like me who has an older home with a smaller garage, you can set this to open and close at any height simply by stopping it, pressing this button in until you hear those beeps. Next time we open it, it'll only open to this height. Again, you can adjust that anywhere you'd like, which I really like about this vehicle. The back of the TX is why this vehicle is so awesome. You have roughly 23 inches of room or so behind the third row seats. So this one here is seating 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, and 2 in the third row. You can still fit 7 suitcases back here. That's what they say. I still can run to Aldi's or Wegmans, and I could still fit all of my groceries for my house back here if these seats are up. Most third row vehicles, you can't. You're lucky if you could fit a shoebox. I like these. These seats are powered. In the 500H, they're always powered. In the 350 premium packages, luxury packages, they're powered as well. Headrests automatically fold down as the seats go down, and you can tell I don't need to keep my fingers on the buttons. It is one touch. In the back, you'll see you have ample cargo space. We just got some summer mats here. You can see the all-weather mat in the back here, all displaying Lexus and TX. When you are not using your third row seats, this TX that we have here on the floor has the captain's chairs in the back. The TX can come with either captain's or bench if you prefer to have 3 seats in the middle. And again, captain's if you prefer to have the 2. I have them folded flat so you can see how much room there is in this vehicle for whatever your needs are. You need to put a large TV in there, or a bunch of hockey bags, whatever it is. You have tons of room, especially going from the trunk to the back of the driver and passenger seats. In the front of the TX, see the seats are very comfortable, lots of room, 10-way powered front seats with lumbar support for driver and passenger, tilting, telescoping steering wheel. In the center console, very deep. I know a lot of my customers say that the women are all pretty happy they can fit their bags and or purses in here. Small fun fact. The cup holders also pop out if you need more room. It's not a problem. And you have your wireless phone charger right here. You have even more storage underneath there. You can even put your phone on it, have it charge, and use that storage while it's charging. Cup holders snap right back in, that easy. And over here we have a beautiful 14-inch touchscreen display. It is tilted a little bit towards the driver to give it that cockpit experience. It has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. My phone is on the screen now, and you can see what the Apple CarPlay looks like on the 14-inch multimedia touchscreen display. You can raise and lower the third row seats right from the front. You saw me do it in the back. Pretty neat. I've never seen a vehicle do that before from the front. And I just want to show you some of the key safety features right on this multimedia screen here. See, we have lane departure alert, intuitive parking assist, parking support brake, blind spot monitor, safe exit assist for the doors that are electronic. You don't pull to open this door, you press. And as you're pressing, you push the door. Super easy. If the battery was ever dead for any reason, you can pull twice as a mechanical release. But I love the one-touch effort to get in and out. Super easy. Safe exit is just so if there is a bystander there or a vehicle or a bicyclist and you go to open that door, it will say safe exit alert at the top of your screen. The door will not open on the first press. Hopefully you see that bystander, bicyclist, vehicle roll away, and then you know that you're safe to get out. It'll help out the pedestrian, bystander, person in the vehicle, as well as save your door. It has rear cross traffic alert, which I think most people are familiar with, been out since 2014 in most cars. Rear camera detection, it is just what it sounds like. Proactive driving assist, this one I love. I'll get into that a little more in a second. Road sign assist, Buffalo especially, on those snowy, rainy days, you're driving down, all of a sudden the wind, the snow picks up, you can only see 20 feet in front of you, maybe 15, you're slowing down. You won't know if there's a stop sign, a yield sign, whatever sign in front of you. However, the car will display it in an image right on your multimedia display over here. I believe this one's 10 inches in the TX 500H. So it'll let you know, oh, a stop sign or a yield sign or whatever the road sign is approaching, and you can start braking, allowing for just easier, more comfortable, relaxing, enjoyable ride. Last but not least, the pre-collision system in the TXs, most Lexuses, Lexus Safety System Plus. You have a camera on the front upper windshield here. It works in unison with the radar cruise control and the radar on the front of the front bumper grille. And they are looking for objects such as cars, a person walking, many other, I believe 500 other objects or things. And if the driver is driving, let's say straight at a car, and the driver is not braking, for whatever reason it may be, the vehicle will emit a high-pitched sound while at the same time pushing the brake pedal completely to the floor to help mitigate that collision altogether that could be happening. As soon as the driver were to turn the wheel, hit the gas, or hit the brake, it stops auto braking for you. But if that goes off once in 3 or 4 years, it may have just saved yours or somebody else's life. Just an awesome piece of equipment, and I think that's just awesome that Lexus put that in their Lexus Safety System and the TX 350 and 500H. Thank you very much for your time and stopping into our website and watching this video. Again, I'm Justin DePasquale from Northtown Lexus, and this is the TX 350/TX 500H, whether you want the gas, 4-cylinder, turbo, 275 horsepower, 317 pounds of torque gas model, or you want the hybrid performance 366 horsepower direct 4 all-wheel drive. It's an amazing vehicle, and I would really encourage you to come in and test drive it or test it out, check it out yourself in person. Thank you again.